Now, CBS 42 News at 10 starts with breaking news.
Because the Birmingham Police Department, along with the FBI, have located the remains of a 3-year-old child who we believe to be Kamille Cupcake McKinney.
That is the heartbreaking news delivered to the community in the search for the toddler who has been missing for 10 days. And now 2 people face capital murder charges in Cupcake's disappearance. Good evening, everyone. I'm Sherry Jackson.
And I'm Jack Royer. The remains were found in a dumpster earlier this evening. Tonight we have team coverage of the search for Kamille and reaction from community members. Our coverage begins with Lee Garner live in studio with the heartbreaking news. Lee.
Right, guys, it was an incredibly emotional press conference. Birmingham police telling us that on Wednesday they will be seeking warrants on Patrick Stallworth and Derek Brown for kidnapping and capital murder.
I wish I had all of you gathered here with good news.
With that, the 10-day search for 3-year-old Kamille Cupcake McKinney came to a tragic end.
Locating the remains were the last pieces of the puzzle that we needed to bring the capital murder charges and the kidnap charges against the individuals, which we will seek warrants for on tomorrow.
On Tuesday, Chief Smith says they believe the body of 3-year-old McKinney was discovered inside of a dumpster that had come from the Centerpoint Apartments where the suspects were initially apprehended. The dumpster had been transported to a Jefferson County landfill where law enforcement had been going through 12 tons of garbage over the last few days. This as desperate searches had continued across the city.
There were a ton of people who were involved who wanted to see this young child come home. I hope this message is not lost to young mothers, to grandmothers, and to the entire Birmingham community. It only takes a split second. We can no longer assume that everyone is a part of the village that's trying to raise the child. We cannot take those things for granted. We must work incredibly hard to do more to save the children in this community.
And the chief went on to thank all of the partners that they worked with all across the nation to find McKinney, as well as the community members who came out to donate both their time and money. He said that McKinney sends a message to the nation that we must be diligent to protect our children. In studio, Lee Garner, CBS 42 News local coverage you can count on.
Lee, thank you. Kamille McKinney's family learned this news shortly before Police Chief Patrick Smith called that news conference tonight.
Yes, April Thomas and Dominique McKinney's grief absolutely unimaginable for anyone. CBS 42's Corey McGinnis joins us live after speaking with the family tonight. And Corey, I understand you were able to give those parents a hug.
Absolutely, I did. I actually spoke with Uncle Steve, and he's absolutely devastated, and they were not expecting this type of news at all. The grandmother, Sharon Thomas, who we've spoken with in the past, has been begging and pleading for anyone with information to come forward. Again, not expecting this news to have that happen tonight. April Thomas, when this first came out, searching for her daughter, actually, asking the question, why did you choose my daughter? The father, Dominique McKinney, said doing the same, saying the same thing, even mentioning, searching in abandoned homes for his daughter. And of course, Cupcake's older brother, Amari, saying that he loves her and he misses her. But the family is still holding on to some hope now. Some family members actually that I spoke with are still holding on to hope, saying that they believe that Kamille McKinney, known as Cupcake, may still be missing. And that's because Chief Smith did say that BPD and the FBI located remains of a 3-year-old child who they just believe is Cupcake. Now, Miranda Woodfin has been vocal since the search began and is asking the public to stand beside the broken family.
Kamille's mother, Dominique McKinney, Kamille's father, who have received this information, and I know without a doubt are in tears right now. But they're not in tears alone, they're not crying alone, they're not mourning alone. Tonight, our entire city is mourning.
Now, right now, the family just really wants to get together and mourn together right now at this point. They did say that they did not want to speak to the media right now, and which is somewhat understandable right now as they're grieving with this devastating news. Reporting live in Avondale tonight, Corey McGinnis, CBS 42 News, local coverage you can count on.
Corey, thank you. And tonight our Malik Rankin is live from Town Brown Village. That is where Kamille disappeared. And Malik, that is also where police have a command post that's been set up. How are people there responding to this news?
Devastation is the only word I can think of to how they're responding. People were shedding tears, hugging one another. We've seen this neighborhood of Tom Brown Village, the community and the state of Alabama come together hoping for a positive outcome in this case. They've been holding prayer vigils and doing community search parties. Those that I spoke with here in Tom Brown Village, they could not believe this news. They were holding out hope that Kamille would be home safe. I spoke with the North Avondale Neighborhood Association president, who was in disbelief as this news sunk in.
I still can't believe it. We never gave up hope. You know, we're going to have to show the family that we haven't given up on them, that we're going to be there with them.
Keep it here. Coming up later in the show, I have more reaction from community members who share their heartbreak, condolences, and sympathies with Cupcake's family. I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Malik, thank you. The city of Birmingham, in fact, the entire state has been gripped by the kidnapping of Cupcake. And tonight, joining us live in studio, Birmingham City Council President William Parker, City Councilor Stephen Hoyt, and City Councilor Hunter Williams, who heads the Public Safety Committee. Let me just begin with all of you on your immediate reaction to this news.
You know, obviously this is a horrible, heartbreaking situation. I think the entire city of Birmingham has been living on the cusp of hope and fear, hoping that Kamille can be brought home safely, and having that horrible feeling in your gut that the worst news, which is unfortunately what we're talking about tonight, could happen. It is one of the most heartbreaking things that I have ever seen in my life. And you know, I don't think that there's words to describe when something this horrific happens. I really don't think that there's anything appropriate that can be said.
Unimaginable.
I think stunned, disbelief, but we're praying for the family and also the citizens of the city of Birmingham, but not only the city of Birmingham, but across the country and across the world. This is tragic. It's just disbelief.
Councilor Hoyt, you're a pastor.
Absolutely, and their processes of grief. I can understand why the family is not able to talk. It's hard for me, being a father of an only child, and to even imagine that would happen to your child. And so our hearts are heavy. But you know, Cupcake belonged to the nation. Because my sister lives in Battle Creek, my brother lives in Battle Creek, all were concerned about Cupcake. When are we going to find this baby? You know, and that's all you read about and you see. And I want to thank the media because you all have been very supportive in trying to find this baby. And we finally found the baby, not the way we wanted to, but she came home and we know what happened. And you know, and we pray for these parents. It's no words.
You all come in, you're wearing the purple ribbons, purple, of course, Cupcake's favorite color, and that part of how she really did pull the community together. And the response, Councilor Williams, you said that, you know, every child deserves to grow up in a safe community.
Absolutely.
Hearing this news, what can we do, especially in public housing, to make sure people feel safe?
Yeah, I mean, just to reiterate my comments is, you know, it doesn't matter if you live in one of our 14 public housing villages or if you live in the most expensive neighborhood in the city of Birmingham. Everybody deserves a safe place to live, work, and play. That should transcend socioeconomics, racial lines, whatever it might be. And I think that the City of Birmingham and the Housing Authority of Birmingham District really needs to sit down, and we need to have the entire community, all the stakeholders together to take a look and make sure that we're doing everything possible to ensure that safety.
And so that point of stakeholders, Council President Parker, we talked about police, the community, the media, all of these stakeholders. What does it say really about our community? And the chief touched on this a little bit, that this is a different age. Our children, you know, in a snap, blink of an eye, something like this can happen. What does it say about what we need to do in bringing the stakeholders together to create safe spaces for our children?
It's part of a tough conversation that we're going to have. We're going to have to engage the community, but bring in our federal partners, our state partners, our local officials, our community stakeholders, our pastors, the clergy, to come in and make sure that we have this tough conversation. It has to be an all hands on deck approach to this.
And you have to also look at how you educate, because I think sometimes parenting is a luxury, and we take for granted that everybody's been taught proper parenting. You know, when I, as a pastor and as assistant pastor, when my daughter got up to go to the restroom, I was in the pulpit. I went out and stood by the restroom till she came out to make sure that she had safe passage to the restroom and back. And I did that continuously, because that's what the parents do. You got to, you know, you can't, you know, it's sad, but you can't take your eyes off your children.
And that's,
you cannot.
That is the message. I want to thank all of you for coming in. Thank you for giving the community the words of encouragement right now, to know that they are turning a page, that we will be looking at possible solutions, including education, bringing the stakeholders together and creating those safe spaces. I want to thank you guys for coming in to talk with us.
Thank you for having us.
Heartbreaking story.
Thank you. Thank you.
And Sherry, the heartbreak is palpable across the state tonight, as local leaders at every level of government are reacting on social media as well, sharing their heartbreak for the family and also their commitment to seeking justice.
Tonight, Birmingham Mayor Randall Woodfin shared condolences on Twitter and assured that, quote, whoever perpetrated this crime will be brought to justice and will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Governor Kay Ivey offered her condolences to the family and her profound thanks to law enforcement and all the volunteers who've worked tirelessly in search of McKinney. And Congresswoman Terry Sewell reacted in a tweet, saying, quote, we must continue to find strength and unity, even in the face of heartbreaking tragedy. Hold your loved ones close.
Also tonight, the Housing Authority of Birmingham has issued a statement regarding the passing of Kamille McKinney. You can read that full statement in its entirety right now on CBS42.com. And still ahead, our continuing coverage goes on the latest in the Kamille McKinney case. Right now, remains believed to be those belonging to the 3-year-old were found earlier today. Showing you a live look right now at the Birmingham Police Command Center. That's at Tom Brown Village. That's where Kamille disappeared 10 days ago. We will have more coverage coming up.